Caleb Rao here, and I went fishing at Crowley Park the other day, and I didn't catch anything. And I might be going fishing tomorrow, but I don't know. It's pretty chilly out here, and fish just ain't been biting. I'm probably gonna put up the boat until about spring. But I wanted to make a quick video. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to cast a bait casting type of reel, but none of them are really clear. And it took me a while to figure out. So I'm gonna try to make my own, see if I can explain it a little bit. So this is an open face reel or a bait caster. Alright, now this is the Abu Garcia Black Max, and it's a great beginner's reel. Alright, it's easy to use, pretty decent quality, pretty compact, and it's a pretty all-around solid reel, and you can get it for like 50 bucks. You probably get a combo for like 75. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you the basics. Alright, so here's a closer look at an open face reel. Alright, you have a few things on here that you need to know about. First off, you have your tension knob, okay? And what that does is that sets how tight the spool will be. Alright, and you adjust this for every type of bait that you put on your the end of your line. And right here you have your brake system. Now this is a magnetic brake system. Some reels have a centrifugal, I think that's how it's pronounced, brake system. And what you do is you have to take off the cover, and it has pins that you adjust. And basically what this does is it helps you cast. So you can set it all the way to the max, and it'll help you not backlash. Or the more advanced you get, you can loosen it up. I usually keep it about halfway, so something like that. But I'm about to show you a little bit. Right here you have your star drag, which some of the closed faced reels have a thing you press right here or maybe in the front. And spinning reels, you usually have something that you twist on the back or the front of it. But this is your drag right here, and it's a silent drag. You don't hear a whir, a rare, or a anything like that. It's silent. So you see, I loosened it up a little bit. Some drags on these things click too, but as you can see, I'm pulling it, and it's not making any noise. Alright, so I'm gonna start to explain how to cast this thing. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to set your reel and how to cast it. Alright, so I have this on a 6.6 rod, medium heavy action, but it really doesn't matter when you're first learning. But what I have on here right now is a 3/8 ounce casting weight, and here we go. Alright, so first thing you want to do after you've got it spooled up is you want to press the button and see what happens. Alright, now what it should do is you should put your brakes all the way to 0, press the button, see what happens. Alright, it should fall. Alright, and once your weight touches the ground or your bait, there shouldn't be any backlash. If you set your tension knob too loose, this is going to happen. That's a backlash. You don't want a backlash. Those things are hard to fix. They're a waste of time. Alright? So the first step to not getting backlashes is to setting your tension knob and your brakes. So now I have to fix this tiny backlash. Even this tiny controlled backlash was just, I had to take this time to fix it. Alright. When you're fixing a backlash, you want to keep the line tight so it all goes on there real smooth. Alright, so now, whoa, see, it was going down really fast. You have to have smart thumbs, so I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. Still falling pretty fast. Alright, now it's pretty good. So I'm going to reel it back up to the top, and you cast it just like any other one. Now I'm going to reset my brakes. Now that I've got that calibrated, I'm going to reset my brakes. I'm going to just put them on full for now. So what you want to do is you want to press the button and keep your thumb on the line, on the spool. Alright, you just want to cast it an easy cast. Don't try to Indiana Jones whip it, nothing like that. Just think of it like a catapult. That's how I learned. And just kind of lob it. Just kind of lob it out. Follow it with your rod, alright? And then reel it in. Alright? Don't try to make really long casts. Just try to learn baby steps. Alright? So just start off, easy cast. Alright. It's really not hard. I learned it relatively easy, but you know, just pull back. It's all in your wrist and your forearm, and just cast it out there. And if you're having problems with bird nest and stuff like that, set it a little bit tighter. You can never really be too tight. Also, try using a heavy weight. You can go up to a whole ounce. Go up to an ounce. All right. You know, the heavier the better. It's easier to cast. Lighter weights, lighter baits are the problem to cast on this thing. So I want to make a few more casts, and then we'll see what we go from there. So just get it, press the spool down, use your thumbs. It's called feathering. Use your thumbs so it doesn't backlash to slow down the bait. What'll happen if you have a bad cast is what's happening is the weight of your lure is pulling your line out, and if your line stops going out because your bait stops moving, the spool will keep moving, and that's how you get backlashes. So you want to set it all right so you don't backlash. And it's really not hard. There's plenty of other videos on YouTube. Just get out there and cast. And people may say, "Oh, what are you doing? Why are you fishing in your front yard?" I had a friend say that to me the other day. I was like, I was just practicing with my new reel. Alright? So just get out there and you cast it. When you get better at it, you can loosen up the tension knob a little bit so it falls a little faster. You can loosen up your brakes so it doesn't stop it in air. And then you get some really long casts. What'll happen to me, I pretty much don't get backlashes anymore. But what happens is if I'm around a lot of trees and stuff, I'll go back and the bait will get caught around a branch and I'll sling it pretty hard, and then it's a huge bird nest or backlash. But Caleb Rao, hope this helped. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the box below. And subscribe. Hopefully I'll get some more videos soon. Peace out.